Hey guys, it's Gus, and this video is purely for the HRs. It will probably bore the hell out of you. What I'm gonna be talking about is the recharge speed increase that we can get from the Corbin, and then combining that with the 3 times Dragon Hearts and working on a possible rotation. And I don't know if this has any chance of overtaking our current hybrid hunter loadout, but it looks promising, and hopefully this video might inspire somebody in our HR Discord to consider another possible rotation. And so, um, what I have so far is this build isn't optimized. I have all the procs off, I have a bunch of gear off. Look at these shitty stats. It has nothing to do with stats. We're worrying about rotation first and then working for there. I replaced the 5% damage or 5% power, sorry, 5,000 power shirt with the cooldown shirt. 3 um, Dragonheart artifacts. I put all my points into charisma for the recharge speed. And I have the 5% recharge collar. And I have Corbin on. And that's about it for the recharge. But watch this. Once Corbin gets activated, the interesting thing about Corbin is you have a 10% on counter use to activate him. And once he's activated, it has a 10-second cooldown, but it doesn't cool down. It can be refreshed. So at the 5-second mark, if the next encounter triggers it, it will go back to 10 seconds. So with this very encounter heavy rotation, once it's up. And I'm going to use at wills very sparingly, and I'll say at will when I'm using it. But during those very brief times when we have to use an at will, um, we could use our mount power, we could use our daily, we could use our artifact power, we can use our hawk that I have right here in our toolkit. So what 3 powers I'm using are our first 3: hindering, marauders, and constricting. And usually they're not really considered that powerful. But when you take these 2 encounters, they have a combined 650 magnitude, and it takes 1 second to cast both of them. Really quick. And then when you use these 2 marauders, they seem really slow, but they probably are 2 seconds combined. But there's an 1130 magnitude combined. And then when you use these 2 together, you have 720 combined magnitude, and it only take 1 second total to cast both. So watch this. It's gonna start off slow. I'm probably gonna mess up because this is pure theory crafting day 1 of this Corbin coming out. But watch this. And you notice you don't have to switch stances and to get the rate of change up. Oh, these are probably not optimal. I have the top 5. And Storm's recovery. Every time you use a range encounter, it reduces the other range encounters by 3 seconds each. And then, but this one was a melee would reduce your cooldown of a range by 1 second. I don't hindering only is 5 seconds, so I'm thinking this one's best. I am not 100% certain whatsoever. But let's just watch. So we're just gonna start off with bam, 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 at will, bam, 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 bam. At will. At will. At will. At will. At will. At will. Seems like it's... That's only because I missed the target fell off. Probably wouldn't have needed to use an at will there. At will. 2 at wills. At will. At will. So, yeah, that might be something for us to consider. And it's looking kind of sexy. And here's another possible thing. So normally in the previous Warden rotation, it would be encounter 3 at wills, encounter 3 at wills, encounter 3 at wills. But another possible rotation is 6 encounters, 3 at wills, 6 encounters, 3 at wills. What? So let me see if I can get this start off right. And I'm liking this one. Thorn Ward, it does considerable damage. So we're going to put that one up there. And then we're going to take off Marauders. And put that there. Put that... Oh, shoot. So I want that in square. I want this in square. I want this in circle. I want this in triangle. Okay. Check this out. Hopefully I can make it work. So our 3 at wills would be 3 storm strikes, right? Because it gets the 4th hit. So what we're going to do is we're going to go bam. Oh shoot, I forgot how long that takes. And then 1. Oh, messed that up. Let me start that over again. Yeah, I've just been tinkering. There's no way I've got this down to a science. Okay. So we're going to go... One, 2, 3. Oops. But now the crazy part is like, when do I do the, oh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that is crazy, because we can do way more than 6 encounters. Let me just do 1 rotation. And watch the Death Strikes, or is that what it's called? Or Blade Flurry. When we get the blue arrow, watch, when we use an encounter. That's Blade Flurry. Where are you? Oh, we have to do a melee encounter. Dwee. So there's the melee encounter. And for that Blade Flurry, the next 3 encounters we do double damage. Or 3 at-will melees we do get double damage. So this can definitely probably be improved, but so we're gonna go 1, 2, boo. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Something to work off. But there's a lot of potential right here that we may not realize, because the difference is if you notice, when we do constricting arrow, we don't have the roots doing tick damage anymore. So we're missing that tick damage throughout the whole rotation. We may be able to fix that if we do Call the Storm. Of course, it won't be up 100% of the time, but it will be up a lot of the time, where every hit you do adds an extra 40 magnitude. And then Call the Storm adds an extra 50 magnitude to each hit for 10 seconds, right? So that might add up. But these magnitudes are really high, because our aim strike is 260 magnitude, and it takes an entire second to cast. But as you can see in this 1 second, with these two hits, we're doing a 650 magnitude, and on this we're doing 1130 in 2 seconds, which really is 565. But I think there's a lot to work off in. I think there might be something. This might be a, a thought that's not viable, or it might turn into something we all use later on. All right, let's talk about it on our Discord. Stay classy, guys.